While I was on my hiatus, I actually wanted to do a video, and it was about low carb diets. I did, I'm on YouTube heavy. What they call the fitness community. I'm on YouTube heavy, and I just like watching documentaries on YouTube or not. That's what I look. I don't really look at movies and all this crazy stuff. I look at documentaries most of the time. I was watching this documentary on the Atkins diet. I didn't get to finish it, but I saw the basis of the Atkins diet, which is you eat all the meat you want and get all the carbohydrates out. And I mean, that'll work. And I think people scrutinize that because they say you need to get your squares and you need to get certain this, certain that, certain that. But I don't think they understand life. And if they understood life, they'd understand there's 100% of a pie. And you got 30, 30, and 40. Okay, let's say your meat is 40. Let's say your carbohydrates is 30. And let's say your fat is 30. Now, you cut out one part of that pie, and I'm just breaking it down. I'll break it down later a little better. You cut out one part of that pie and say, I'm not going to deal with that part. So now you have a 30% of that pie in order to either go to fat or either go to your meat. Protein. You can do either. You can do it all or you can split it up. Now, you eat more meat and you eat more fat. No carbs. Same calories. That's the Atkins diet. Like it's no rocket science. Like they say get rid of carbs because they do all this stuff. I tell you why the Atkins diet was successful for people. Because carbs are the most readily available food out there. If you go to your vending machine, try to find something that's strictly protein. Beef jerky. That's it. I mean, peanuts, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. That's all you're going to find. So they just readily available. The snacks are more readily available. So we eat a whole bunch of carbs and we eat a lot more than what we think we are. Juice, carbs, pop, carbs. I mean, it's simple. When you cut all that out, you got food that you got to cook because you can't eat fried chicken. That has carbs on it. The breading has carbs. You know what I mean? This low carb thing it's not rocket science. If you cut out your carbs, you cut out the most readily available food in the American diet. So it'll work. Now, your mood is gonna change a little bit. Gonna play with your head. You're gonna feel a little crazy if you're not eating carbohydrates. I don't know. Carbohydrates have a sedative in it that is very calming to us. Makes us feel better. So with you shaking out the carbs, you're gonna feel crazy. But like I said, you can eat more meat. Like you can eat more meat, you can have more fat, because at the end of the day, it's the same amount of calories, and it's probably less because now when you're drinking water. You know what I mean? Like you're not drinking that mess. So those 200 calories, you have 200 calories less a day just by cutting out carbs because now you're not drinking pop. And then the vending machine, 290 more because you're not eating those snacks. So now that's 490 calories. Like this low carb thing it's simple, man. It really is simple. People try to make it, something extravagant, like it's something physiologically going on with your body, and the experts try to make it like it's just the worst thing in the world because it's not a true diet. Like you're gonna lose weight because you're basically eating less calories because of all the mess that's readily available by the American public that's been sold to us. And now you're eating less. Now you gotta find foods that don't have breading on them. So pretty much you're gonna have to cook your foods or go to a restaurant. You can get a big steak and some spinach and you'll be cool. And you'll probably eat less calories than you would if you had steak and a potato. A smaller steak and a potato. Because you'll have the little bread dish. And I mean, think about it. When you go to a restaurant, they say, what can I get you to drink? You say a Coke or a lemonade or a tea, sweet tea. And then they bring out the bread tray, carbs. Now, let's say you're on the Atkins or whatever low carb, and they say, what can I get you to drink? Water? Boom. That carb gone. Bring out the bread tray. Don't eat bread. No carbs. Boom. That carb gone. I mean, to me, it's simple, man. It's very simple. as far as why low carb diets works. But like I said, you're gonna feel a little different. Have you ever seen Tony Horton? And this is not to disrespect him, because I'm going to do P90X in my what, 6th, 7th phase. I like the guy, but he doesn't eat many carbs. He's off the chain. Like if he's doing an interview, he's off the chain. And some people call that energy, but you know, I've seen crazy people with energy. Crazy people have a lot of energy too. So I'm saying it kind of throws you out of whack when you don't have your carbs. So that's the thing you gotta weigh. But low carb diets work, man. You know, you can try it. Like I said, you know, you have to form it to your life. And if you think that cutting out carbs completely will help you, go ahead and do it, because they are out here. You go to that vending machine, you got chips, candy, all carbs. You go to that restaurant, you got bread, carbs. Everywhere you go, it's carbs, 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 carbs. McDonald's, burger, bun, French fries, carbs. Simple as that. So that's why they work. Holla back.